Hi, everybody. Welcome to our Cross Call Tarot. This is Melody, and this is the weekly Twin Flame Energy Check In. We are going to use, for the Divine Masculine, we're going to use the Psychic Tarot and Oracle card by John Holland, with Clarifiers by the Ancient Egyptian Tarot by Clive Barrett. For the Divine Feminine, we're going to use the Psychic Tarot and Oracle card of the Heart by John Holland. And we are going to clarify with these ancient Egyptian tarots. I'm not sure who they're by. All right. So for connecting energies, we're going to use the Energy Oracle card by Sandra Ann Taylor. And then we'll tap into the angels. This is Romance Angels. And these are the Archangel Oracle cards. And then we'll get some messages back and forth between the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine using the Mystic Moon Twin Flame messages and Mystic Moon's Twin Flame Oracle cards. All right, so if it resonates, that's fine. If it doesn't, that's fine too. This reading may not be meant for you. If it does resonate and you would like something more personal to yourself, you can contact me at crowscall@gmail.com or in the description box below. Or in the lower right hand corner of my channel, both of them places, there are two links where you can reach me at. One is my Facebook page, Sacred Circle of the Crows, and the other one is my Patreon page, where you can book a private reading there, or you can subscribe to a monthly tier, and I think there's a bi-weekly tier, to make it the readings more personal to you as a patron. It's whatever you feel intuitively guided to do. All right. So I'm going to shuffle up these cards a bit. I want to tell everybody thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all the beautiful messages. I so appreciate them, because if it wasn't for you guys as a collective, this channel would not be able to be happening, so to speak. I mean, I could, but it's you guys that makes it happen. All right. So I just wanted to thank everybody for I am so grateful for all the beautiful messages, all the likes, all the subscribers. All right. So we're going to start off with we're going to see where the Divine Masculine is standing presently. So we're going to pull a Divine Masculine card. This one wants to come out. All right, so he's standing presently in the Eight of Cups energy, emotionally withdraw. Okay, so to me, I don't know how well you guys can see this. To me, it looks like he is meditating about something, like he's contemplating walking away from something that no longer serves his highest good. Perhaps it's something with his emotions, because he is sitting near a body of water. Okay, kind of looks like an ocean, but we're not going to label it. It's just a body of water. So I feel that he's sitting and he's contemplating what he should do. Should he walk away from something, something emotionally for the greatest and highest good of his well-being? But I do see that he is definitely contemplating something in this moment, okay? It is a number 8, so it is some kind of a change that he wants to make in his life, all right? So let's get some Egyptian tarot and see what he could be contemplating walking away from emotionally. So can we have some clarifiers, please? Oh my, we got a few of them. All right. So we got the Chariot. We got the Three of Pentacles. It's the Three of Discs in these cards. And we got the Ace of Wands. All right. So I feel that he is contemplating some kind of movement forward. He wants to walk away from this the emotional distress that no longer serves his highest good. He wants to find balance and he wants to move forward. Okay. What's he want to move forward to? Something that he has been working hard for here in the 3D world. Perhaps it's a partnership, of course, because this is a twin flame reading. So I feel he wants to walk away from this emotional distress. He wants to walk away from it because he knows it no longer serves his highest good. I feel that he went within and he was seeking some kind of knowledge within himself on what he should do. Okay. And I feel that he realizes that this emotional issue that he perhaps was having does no longer serve him, and he wants to balance the energies out and move forward with the chariot. Okay. And I feel that he wants to move forward perhaps into a partnership that he's been working hard at trying to manifest. Now we got the Ace of Wands there, and I'm seeing yellows and oranges. Okay. Yellows and oranges are your solar plexus is the yellow, so that's about stepping into your life force energy or your life's purpose. And the orange is about what you're desiring. That's your sacral chakra. So I feel that he is definitely desiring um, something fresh and something new with the Ace of Wands, not only within a partnership, but within himself as well. I feel that he wants to create a new passionate beginning, perhaps within a partnership. But he wants to move out of this emotional withdrawal that is, causing him to sit down and contemplate some things emotionally. All right. Right, so let's move on to the divine feminine. Where is the divine feminine standing currently? Spirit, what message do we have? Where is the divine feminine standing currently in the present moment? Okay, so we got the Ace of Swords. Okay, so I feel the divine feminine is currently standing in the Ace of Swords. She's finding some clarity over some situation. And if you look, it looks like she's emanating this green energy out of the palm of her hands. And then there's a butterfly. So I feel she has found clarity in believing in herself and being able to transform that heart chakra energy, because that's what green represents, is the heart chakra. I feel that she's able to um, send out loving energy into the world and believe that it, have the belief within herself and the clarity that she is able to do that and transform this energy into loving energy. Okay. So we're going to tap into some clarifications with that. Can we have some clarification on the Ace of Swords when it comes to the divine feminine? Okay. So we got the Knave of Chalices, which is, if you look, it looks like he is writing something down on a piece of paper. Okay. And the next one we have is the Knight of Swords. And the last one again is the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is clarifying the Ace of Swords. All right. So I feel that perhaps she is finding clarity in some kind of an emotional message. Okay. And I feel that the emotional message is coming from spirit on how to transform that healing or that um, energy coming from her hands, that healing energy that she is sending out into the world. Okay. I feel that she is, perhaps she's writing something down, but I feel that she is more than sending a message, an emotional message out into the world, is what I feel. Okay. On how to transform this love and perhaps send it out into the world through her hands. Okay. And I feel that she is also getting clarity on how to move forward swiftly. And I feel that she is clearly wanting to communicate how she feels to somebody, okay? And bring a fast paced movement forward. And I do believe that she has the belief in her own self to emanate this love out into the world to transform this heart chakra, okay? So, and I feel that she really feels spirit is communicating clearly to her. She definitely has the clarity that she needs to move forward and perhaps speak how she feels. All right, I'm saying she, but you could be a man carrying feminine energy. It's whatever resonates with you. If you're a female and you feel more drawn to the masculine messages, then that means that you're tapping into your masculine energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be a man or a woman specific gender. I say he and she because masculine's a he, she is a feminine. Okay. So it's whatever you are intuitively um, resonating with, so to speak. All right. So let's see where the connection is presently. One card for the connecting present energies, please. One card for the connecting present energies. Okay. So we got, it's number 32, and it's called Door to Spirit. Yes. So I do feel that both of the divine masculine and the divine feminines are both going through this door to spirit. I feel that the divine masculine he understands what he needs to walk away from emotionally to move forward, and the divine feminine is also gaining some kind of clarity on this emotional message from spirit on how to move forward also. All right. So that's beautiful, beautiful energy. All right. So we can also tap into the book and see what special message may be out there for somebody as a collective. It's a spiritual awakening and new beginnings. Okay. So I do feel that these twins are standing presently in a spiritual awakening and wanting a new beginning with one another. Okay. This door opens into an expansive energetic realm where all new beginnings originate. Okay. And we did see that they both have aces. The the divine masculine has ace of wands and the divine feminine has two ace of swords. So there's definitely clarity on a new beginning that's passionately being created is what I feel. Okay. The orbs of light are guiding you through the clouds of the earthly world, leading you to a deeper understanding of your eternal identity, the source of all true value and power. This door opens onto truly unlimited potential for the changes that happen here reach deep into the core of your being. As such, this card often heralds your increasing powers in the spiritual arts and a depending connection with the spirit world. Don't be surprised if you find yourself becoming more intuitive, more aware of Spirit's presence, and even more powerful in your own healing practices. Now, I did say that the Divine Feminine, I feel that she's sending love out into the world through the palm of her hands, through that healing energy, which in turn will help her to move forward with some kind of clarity over her emotions and be able to perhaps speak about them. Okay. Now is the time to open up to unexpected guidance and inspiration of spirit into the magic and power of your true identity. So I feel that these twins are stepping into their spiritual contract. I feel. I also feel that they're marrying one another. I feel that they're communicating through their higher selves. All right. So that's where you guys are standing presently. Each one of you guys, and in the connection. All right. So we're going to move on to the head, heart, and physical. We're going to tap into the head space, see where they're standing in their head space, see where they're standing in their heart space, and see what they truly want here in the 3D world. Okay. Then we'll tap into some future energies. All right. So where is the divine masculine in his headspace right now? What's going on in his headspace? I mean, we could see that um, he is definitely emotionally drawn. He's meditating. I feel that he is contemplating his movement forward. Oh, beautiful. So in his headspace, I feel that he's tapping into what he truly, truly desires. Okay. And we've seen that here. Like I said, in the emotional withdrawal card, I feel that he is meditating and seeing what no longer serves his self emotionally and what his soul truly, truly desires. So we get the first card is the sacral chakra. So that is about what our soul desires, okay? Not necessarily our physical desires. It's more along what our soul desires. It's what his soul is longing for and desires spiritually. All right, so let's clarify with these ancient Egyptian tarot. So, what is the divine masculine desiring in his headspace? There's a lot of cards there. I only need a few. I don't need 20. Well, that one will work. Can I have another one? One more card, please, Spirit. All right. All right. So we got the Princess of Wands was the first card that popped out. Okay. So I do feel with the Princess of Wands that he definitely desires to communicate something. I feel that he perhaps wants to communicate something to his feminine because there's a feminine energy on this card, and I'm seeing some oranges in the background to match up with the sacral chakra. So, what do I feel that the divine masculine is desiring in his headspace? I feel like he's desiring to communicate to his feminine. And then this card popped out. It also popped out face down. So I feel that things are being illuminated. I feel that what is being illuminated, and look, you got a masculine and feminine on the card. So I feel that this partnership is being illuminated. All right. I feel that his desire to communicate is being illuminated in his headspace. That's what I feel. I feel that there's major illumination. The sun card also reminds me of abundance. So I feel that, wanting to speak the truth perhaps about how he feels or wanting to, yeah, because of the sacral chakra, I feel that wanting to speak the truth about how he feels and desires his feminine is being illuminated in his headspace. All right, so let's tap into the feminine in her headspace. What's going on in the divine feminine's headspace? What's going on in the divine feminine's headspace, Spirit? What would you... There's too many cards there. Too many cards. Can I just have one for what the divine feminine is desiring in her head, or what is she thinking about in her headspace? What is the divine feminine thinking about in her headspace? Wow, none of these cards want to come out. That one. Okay. So I feel the divine feminine is feeling a bit alone. Okay. I feel that she in her headspace, I feel look how let's see. I feel that she's looking across a body of water at home. Okay. In her stability. I feel that she is feeling alone and a bit outcasted, so to speak. Like she's so distant from her stability in her life that she feels left out in the cold. Okay, she's definitely feeling alone. And look, she's looking over across this body of water. She's on one side and her home's on the other. Okay, so I feel that it's she feels alone and trying to um it obtains some kind of emotional um, stability here in the 3D world. Okay. And I'm also seeing the moon in the background there. Right. So I feel that that's what's going on in the divine mask or feminine's head. All right. I feel that she feels alone. She also feels that, she's got all these emotions that she needs to go across to get the stability in which she is actually wanting. Okay. And I also feel, if you look, she's got the lamp beside her. She's hanging on to it, but she's not holding it in front of her and letting it guide her through the darkness. She has it to the side because she's just, she's mad. I feel that she is just a a bit emotionally withdrawn. She has the ability to put that lamp in front of her and let it guide her through the darkness, but yet she is choosing to not do that, is what I feel. All right. So let's clarify the Five of Pentacles, feeling alone for the divine feminine. What's going on in the headspace with feeling alone for the divine feminine? They're saying that she feels like she's got a long way to go before she'll ever reach that stable home life. Okay. All right, let's see what else wants to come out. All right. So two cards come out. The first one was the Four of Swords. So I do feel that she is healing that. All right. I feel that she is healing this abandonment issue. All right. Which kind of makes sense with her finding clarity and sending out this healing energy to transform things, transform her heart chakra. All right. So I do feel that she is healing this abandonment issue, this feeling alone issue. I feel that she is tapping into um, her own healing, her own clarity, and healing herself is what I feel. Okay, and then we got the Three of Wands. So I feel that she is definitely healing that energy of feeling left out in the cold and feeling alone. And I feel that she is definitely having faith in the universe and trusting that what is meant to be hers will come. And I feel that she also knows that what is meant to be hers is on the horizon. And I also feel that she's healing that impatientness of trying to usher in. I feel that she's letting go of control of the outcome is what I feel. And I feel that she is healing this energy of being alone. I feel that she's putting that lamp up in front of her. I feel that she is sending healing energy out to the universe, perhaps to her divine masculine, and trying to transform that heart chakra. Okay, because they're telling me healing yourself is healing the other person. All right. So let's move on to what's the divine masculine feeling in his heart space? What is he feeling in his heart space? Okay. I feel that these two are definitely mirroring one another. All right. So he's got the Nine of Cups. It's called wish fulfillment of wishes. And he has also got the Four of Swords, but this is in his heart space. All right. So right off the bat, I feel that the divine masculine's energy is I feel that he is going with the flow of emotions. Okay, I feel that he has released things that no longer serves his highest good emotionally. Okay, and I feel that he is just going with the flow of emotions. I also feel that he is realizing that the treasure, the true treasure, lies within his self. Okay, the true treasure of fulfilling his own wishes lies within himself to move forward. Okay, now we got the Four of Swords. It's called Rest and Rejuvenate. Now, if you see, there's a masculine. I'll show you. There's a masculine. He is sitting in that meditated position again, just like on this card. All right. So I do feel that he is actually, I feel that he is healing himself. He is resting and rejuvenating his spiritual self and fulfilling his own wishes. All right. When I see the Four of Swords, I see somebody who is in meditation. I see somebody who is, and we got all kinds of greens on that card. So I feel that he is healing his heart chakra and realizing that the true treasure is within his self, is what I feel. I feel that he has tapped into spirit and he is listening to them because I feel that they are guiding him. All right, so let's pull a couple of these Egyptian tarot to go with the Nine of Cups and the Four of Swords spirit for the Divine Masculine. That one didn't want to go in. All right, so can we get one more card for clarification in the heart space for the Nine of Cups and the Four of Swords? Right. So the first card that popped out was the Seven of Wands. So I do feel that this is probably what he is healing. All right. I feel this is a bit defensive. I feel that the Divine Masculine, if you can look, it looks like he's pushed his feminine so close to the edge, but being so freaking defensive that she's coming back and being defensive towards him. All right. And I feel that he is recognizing that and he is healing that. Okay. Now we get the Prince of Cups. So I feel that what he's doing is he's moving forward from that defensive energy. He is healing himself by meditating and understanding that spirit on this card here, if you look, there's a bird ahead of this masculine. I feel that he is healing that defensive energy and moving forward emotionally because spirit is guiding him, is what I feel. All right. And I feel that he is actually in meditation, and I feel that they are healing that defensive energy and actually showing him that the true gems or true treasure lies within his self. So whatever he is wishing for actually lies within his self before he can move emotionally forward. All right. And he needs to heal that defensive energy that he has been carrying with him. All right. So where is the divine feminine in her heart space? Where is the divine feminine? That one wants to come out. All right. All right. So the divine feminine, this is the Wheel of Fortune in this particular deck. It's called Flow. Okay. So I feel that the divine feminine is just going with the flow. And if you look, he's standing in a puddle of water. All right. And there's ripples in it. So I feel that the divine feminine is purging things that no longer serves her highest good. I feel that she is purging emotions. And I feel that she is tapping into her spiritual self because I see purple and orange. I feel that she is tapping into her third eye, and you feel that she is also tapping into what she truly, truly desires because I feel this cycle is ending. The wheel is turning. I feel that something is faded in her heart chakra, and I feel that she is learning how to go with the flow of the situation. There's really nothing you can do when the wheel turns, the wheel of fate turns in your life. And I feel that that's what's going on. She's just, I feel in her heart space, she is ending some kind of a cycle when it comes to emotions. And I feel that she is learning how to just flow with it, flow with what destiny is bringing into her, because I feel that she has no choice. All right. I feel that this is cycling out of her life. All right. So let's clarify the heart space for the divine feminine with the flow card. All right. The Wheel of Fortune. All right, and there's our two cards. All right. So we got the Hanged Man. So I feel the Hanged Man is about things, gaining enlightenment and seeing things from a different perspective. Okay. While things are on pause or suspended in the divine feminine's life, I feel that while things are suspended in the divine feminine's life in her heart space, I feel that she's gaining some kind of enlightenment and seeing things from a different perspective and learning to go with the flow of her emotions and cycle out things that no longer serves her highest good. Now we got to Two of Cups. When it comes to a love partnership, perhaps she needs to make a decision, and that's the enlightenment that she's gaining. I also feel the Two of Cups energy is definitely a soulmate energy. This is a twin flame reading, so perhaps it is her divine masculine that she is trying to gain enlightenment over how to flow, how to bring this emotional movement. I feel that she is looking at this partnership in a different perspective. Okay, and I feel that she needed to put her heart on hold so that she could purge these emotions and go more with the flow of the situation than um, trying to control it, is what I feel. I feel that she had to suspend this Two of Cups energy, this partnership, so that she could purge and see things from a different perspective. Okay. All right. So that's the heart space. So let's move on to, what does the divine masculine want in the 3D space? What does he want when it comes to his feminine? What does he want when it comes to his feminine? All right, so when it comes to his feminine, we got the spiritual strength card. Again, he is going within, okay? So I feel that he is going within and he is tapping into his heart chakra because the Buddha on here is green. I feel that he is tapping into his heart chakra to gain some kind of spiritual strength, okay? And I feel that spirit is helping him. Now, if you remember, he was, where's it at here? In the present moment, he is contemplating his emotional movement, like walking away from things that no longer serves his highest good so that he can move forward in a partnership in a new beginning that's trusting and fiery and passionate. All right. So I feel in the 3D space, he is tapping into his own spiritual strength, his own heart chakra. I feel that he is tapping into what he desires and what his heart chakra really, like what his spiritual self really is trying to move him towards, is what I feel. All right. So can we clarify the Nine of Wands, spiritual strength, for what the divine masculine wants? So this is the third time this Four of Swords energy has come out. Okay. So I really feel there's a lot of healing going on for these twins. All right. I feel that there's a lot of healing. And I do believe, let's see, go back here a bit. So divine feminine had it in her headspace. The divine masculine had it, I think, in his heart space. No, I don't know. I don't see. Oh, yes, he did. In his heart space, he had it. Okay. So I feel the divine or feminine had the healing in her headspace. Divine masculine had it in his heart space. And now he's got the Four of Swords again in the 3D space. So what I feel the divine masculine wants is, I feel in his 3D space, I feel that he is tapping into his own spiritual strength, and I feel that he is healing himself. Perhaps the divine feminine, if you notice, remember I said she looks like she's sending some healing energy out there to transform a heart chakra. So I feel that the divine feminine is sending this healing to her masculine. I feel that she has tapped into her own healing abilities. And I feel they're telling me healing yourself is healing your other half. So I feel with all the Four of Swords showing up in the Divine Masculine's energy, I feel that the Divine Feminine is sending that healing energy out. She's healing herself as well as healing her Divine Masculine, because if you look in her heart space, she is purging emotions and learning how to just flow with the situation. Okay. So I do feel that the Divine Masculine, what he wants when it comes to his 3D relationship with his feminine, I feel that he wants to heal it. I feel that he is tapping into his heart chakra, and I feel that he is healing that heart chakra here in the 3D world. All right. So let's move on to what the Divine Feminine wants here in the 3D world when it comes to her masculine. What does the Divine Feminine want here in the 3D world when it comes to her masculine? Okay, so we got the Hierophant card, and the keyword on it is teach. So I feel that she wants to teach. I feel that she wants to teach him something. I feel that she wants to teach him how to tap into his heart chakra. Okay. I feel that the Divine Feminine has the spiritual wisdom to teach this. And she's also loyal to her path as well as loyal to her Divine Masculine. All right. So I feel that with the Hierophant card, I feel that she has the ability to tap into her solar plexus energy, her heart chakra energy, because she has the keys to her. I feel that she has the keys and the wisdom, and the keys are the wisdom and the knowledge of how to tap into the solar plexus energy, which is the inner strength. And I also feel that she is ready to step into her life's purpose. And part of her life's purpose perhaps could be teaching people about her spiritual journey as well as lessons learned. Okay. And I also feel that she's teaching how to the masculine how to heal and to tap into his heart chakra, tap into his own spiritual energy. All right. All right, so we're going to move on to clarifying the Hierophant with the feminine. Can we clarify the Hierophant in the 3D space? Okay, that card seems to want to come out. Anything else want to come out with this Hierophant for the Divine Feminine? Okay. All right, so the first card to come out was the Eight of Pentacles. All right. And the second card that come out was the Three of Pentacles. Now, if you add them two together, you get 11. Okay. So I feel that the Divine Feminine is manifesting her life's purpose right off the bat. That's what I feel. And I feel that it's coming about pretty quickly here in the 3D world. Okay. So I do feel that she wants to teach what she has learned in this partnership here in the 3D world. She wants to teach the lessons that she has learned when it comes to creating this partnership with her masculine. Okay. I feel that she also has learned through spiritual wisdom and spiritual knowledge the true tradition of spiritual wisdom. Okay. I feel that she wants to teach that. I feel that she is also, like I said, manifesting her life's purpose. Perhaps her life purpose has something to do with teaching people what she already knows. And I feel that she has worked very hard at this. Okay. I feel that she has worked really hard at gaining that spiritual wisdom. Okay. I feel that she has learned a lot on her journey, her spiritual journey about this the spirit side of things. I feel that she has learned a lot spiritually. I feel that she has learned a lot here in the 3D world as well about the path that she is meant to be taking. All right. So that's what I feel for the head, heart, and 3D space for these twins. All right. So now we're going to tap into we're going to tap into future connecting energies. This card wanted to come out, so we'll take it. We'll tap into the divine masculine's future energies. Okay. Tap into the divine feminine's future energies. All right, so before we continue to get clarification, I'm going to show you the card that come out for the connection energy. All right, number 28, which adds up to a 10. So 10s are about cycling out things, new cycles becoming coming in, old patterns being released, so that new things can come in. You've got to, in order to make space for the new, you've got to make room for it. So I feel that cycles are ending, and I feel that the future connecting energies, victory will be achieved when it comes to cycling out what no longer serves the highest good for these twins. All right, I feel that they're going to be victorious at ushering in the abundance. I feel that they're going to be successful in this partnership. All right, so the next two cards that we got for the divine masculine is fertility, the Empress card, and intuition, which is the High Priestess card. Okay, so I feel the right off the bat, I feel that the divine masculine is he intuitively knows what he needs to release to cycle out of his life. All right, so it's a 3 and a 2, which adds up to a 5. So I feel that he is making this change. He intuitively knows what he needs to release, and I feel that he knows he needs to release perhaps something to do with his mother, because the Empress can be related to mother issues. All right, and he felt also that he intuitively sees his divine feminine as the Empress as well. Okay, I feel that he is secretly um, I feel that he is secretly with the intuition card, the High Priestess, because she's the keeper of secrets. She actually can peek through the veils and see um, through. If her eyes are closed, but I feel that she uses her third eye, and I feel that she looks through and she can see through the veil of things. What other people normally don't see, I feel that she sees. And with the Empress beside it, I feel that not only does she see it, she feels it. Okay. And I also feel the divine masculine will find victory over knowing what he needs to release to open up that heart chakra. Okay, I feel that he is very intuitive in the future. They are definitely connected to the higher self. We already seen that they were mirroring. I feel that the divine feminine is healing some things, and I feel that that is why there's a feminine on this card and a feminine on this card. Okay, so I feel that he is definitely tapping into his feminine energy. He's learning how to open up that heart chakra, and I feel that he will gain victory and be successful in um, releasing things that no longer serves his highest good, opening up that heart chakra, understanding what he needs to do intuitively, because I feel that he is tapping into his feminine energy and taking a peek through the veil. Okay, so we're going to do some clarification. So future energies for the divine masculine when it comes to this connection. Future energies for the divine masculine when it comes to this connection. The Empress and the High Priestess. All right, well, we got the Three of Cups. All right, so I feel there could be a bit of a third party energy because I'm seeing three people on this card. All right, I feel that I feel that maybe he is waiting from some kind of a sign from spirit to bring some kind of news forward. Okay. Um, we got the Eight of Wands. Oh, absolutely. All right. So there's no third party energy. I don't feel that there's a third party energy at all. All right. But I do feel that he is intuitively being guided to tap into his feminine energy, open up his heart chakra. All right. Be more nurturing. And I feel that he's going to be victorious and successful into perhaps communicating some kind of news to his feminine. All right. I feel that there is going to be victory and success in this movement forward, with this news, is what I feel. But I do feel in the future that he is, I feel that he is being spiritually guided and he's going to be very successful. Okay. Again, another 11, a 3, and an 8. All right. And I feel that he has the ability to tap into this change that needs to be made. All right. So let's move on to the feminine's cards. So the feminine's got the solar plexus energy and the emperor energy. All right. So I feel that the divine feminine is going to be successful in taking the lead and tapping into her life's purpose. Okay. And I feel she's going to be victorious and successful in ushering in this abundance by standing in her leadership power. All right. So we got a 3 and a 4, which adds up to a 7. So I feel that she has been patient. She has trusted in the universe. She has trusted in her inner strength, because that's where your life force energy and your inner strength comes from, is your solar plexus energy, that yellow energy, that illumination energy. And I feel that the divine feminine for future energies is going to tap into that inner strength and take leadership of her life, take the lead in her spiritual wisdom, take the lead in her spiritual life's purpose, is what I feel. All right. So let's move on to clarify the solar plexus energy and the emperor. These two are definitely mirroring one another. There's some major mirroring going on. Okay. So we got the Empress. Okay. So I do feel that she is taking the lead, tapping into her solar plexus energy, tapping into her spiritual life's purpose, and going. I feel that she is the Empress. Okay. I feel that she is taking the lead, and I feel that she is healing, because both the divine masculine and divine feminine both have the Empress and future energies. So I do feel that they are mirroring one another. They are being able to be victorious and successful. Now we have the Devil card. So I do feel that the divine feminine is taking the lead and knowing what she needs to release from this stuck energy. And I feel that she's going to be victorious over it. Okay. I feel that she understands um, the temptation in life. Okay. I feel that she is taking the lead in, I feel that she is taking the lead in nurturing herself from this tempting energy. All right. With the Empress energy, I feel that he intuitively is tapping into his feminine's energy. And I feel that the feminine is the Empress. And I feel that they are mirroring this stuck energy back and forth. Okay. I do feel that in the future, the I feel that one is going to fill the other one's energy and show them how to take the lead and to tap into their that inner strength that it takes to um, have this a spiritual understanding of what is keeping them stuck here in the 3D world. I feel that they are seeing through this illusion of desire and temptation. All right. Wow. All right. So, what we're going to do now is tap into some romance angel messages for, uh, well, all right, yeah, we're going to tap into the romance angel oracle cards and see. All right, so there's one card. Let's tap into another one. That one wants to come out. Pull one more. All right. All right, so we got playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Okay. So I feel they, they want you to tap into your inner child. I feel that they want you to tap into that inner child, heal it, so that you can tap into it to bring out some playfulness in your partnership. All right. So we are going to pull a divine masculine energy when it comes to this playfulness card. What can we get a little bit of divine masculine energy when it comes to this playfulness card? That's too many, spirit. Oh, this will lean underneath the stone somehow. So that I feel that they're telling me to take this one. We got the Ace of Wands again for the divine masculine. This is twice, okay? So I feel that they are saying if you tap into divine masculine, if you tap into that inner youthful spirit of fun, you will ignite a passion within your heart that you'll be able to recapture this romance and your fun. You will be able to be passionate in anything you want to create by being a little bit playful is what I feel. All right. So let's tap into a feminine energy when it comes to this playfulness. Open up the Four of Pentacles. So divine feminines, if you tap into your playful energy and you allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine, you will be able to open up more. You will not be as guarded, is what I feel. All right. So, what we're going to do now is tap into a message oracle card. What's the message from the masculine to the feminine when it comes to these two cards? All right. I'm reminded of you constantly. Yes, I feel that maybe you guys, while you guys were connected, I feel that perhaps you guys had a lot of fun together, maybe played around like a couple of kids, was nice and giddy, did a little bit of fun activity. And I feel that it ignited a passion within him that he never really ever experienced before. So it tells me that he's like saying, I'm reminded of you constantly because when we were together, we had this playful attitude. We carried on like a couple of kids. It ignited my heart chakra, and I felt things that I never really felt before. All right. So let's tap into I'm reminded of you constantly. Right? He's reminded of you constantly because I feel that he went through an awakening. And he's been contemplating some things. All right. So, feminine, what's your message back to the masculine when it comes to this and opening up and being playful? What's your message back to the masculine? That's too many. I just need one. Can I have one message, please? One message back to the masculine when it comes to this. One message, please. One message. This one looks good to me. All right. And she's saying, look, I need more time to figure things out, okay? Because I feel that she is opening up to the fact of this playfulness within herself, all right? So let's clarify that. I need more time to figure things out. So what does this have to do with spirit? Yeah. I need more time to figure things out before I can take action. She needs to learn how to open up more. Okay, that's what I feel. And Spirit is telling them to tap into that inner child, bring a little bit of playfulness within this connection. Okay, all right, let's pull an Archangel message for this. One Archangel message card. Life Review, Archangel Jeremiah. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change and heal everything that is unbalanced. All right. So I do feel that there could be a little bit of unbalanced energy here with the divine feminine, because she is still learning how to open up that guarded energy. All right. So this archangel is telling you guys for this final message on this, that playfulness, is to take a life review and change things that no longer serve you and heal anything that needs to be healed that's keeping you guys out of balance. So the next card is religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. All right. So let's pull a divine masculine card with this religious factors. Okay, so we got the Four of Pentacles. So again, I feel that these twins are mirroring, because if you remember the last message, the divine feminine had the Four of Pentacles. All right, so I feel that, it says firm foundation, but if you look, this masculine, there's a mountain ahead of him, but he's not really ready to face it yet. Okay, so that's what I feel. I feel that this religious factor is a part of this mountain. I feel that this is what this obstacle is that's in front of this masculine, and I really do feel that he may not be ready to face this yet. He may not be ready to open up to the influence of this spiritual path, is what I feel. All right, so let's pull a divine feminine card when it comes to religious factors. Well, let's see if I can find it here. Oh, here we go. We got manifest. So I feel that the divine feminine is manifesting her spiritual path. Okay, I feel that she knows she has everything within herself to manifest this spiritual path. And I do feel the divine masculine is, he's not recognizing it. He's not ready to recognize it because he's not looking at that obstacle. He's not seeing the obstacle that's ahead of him. He chooses to look to the side instead of realizing what the obstacle is. Okay, but I do feel the divine feminine is manifesting her spiritual path, and we did see that back here with, I think it was this right here. She's taking the lead and tapping into her spiritual purpose, is what I feel. All right, so let's move on to, I don't know if I did any clarification on that or not. No, I didn't. All right, so now we're going to tap into some messages. All right, so divine masculine, what's your message when it comes to religious factors and firm foundation to your feminine? A whole bunch of them just come out, but I only want one. I just need one, Spirit. One message. Can I get one message from the divine masculine to the divine feminine when it comes to this Four of Pentacles energy? Can I have one card, please? All right. So he's saying, divine feminine, no other compares to you. All right. When it comes to this spiritual path, okay? He realizes, I feel that he's kind of refusing to see this religious factor as an obstacle, but he is realizing that no other compares to you, divine feminine. So let's clarify this. No other compares to you. Yes. I feel that he is bringing in a metamorphosis on how he perhaps how he views his spiritual path is what I feel. All right. So I feel that he may not see this spiritual path as an obstacle. I feel that he's looking away. I really don't feel that he sees this spiritual path as an obstacle, but I do see that he's telling you no other compares to you. And I do feel that he is bringing about a metamorphosis um, within his life. All right. So, divine feminine, what's your message back to the masculine concerning this religious factor in manifest? I can still feel you. Absolutely. I bet she can. So, I do feel they, she, like I said, she's manifesting her spiritual path because she has everything she needs to manifest this, and she's letting him know, I can still feel you energetically. We are connected on the spiritual path, even though you're not seeing this spiritual path and the obstacle ahead of you. All right. So let's pull some Mystic Moon Twin Flame Oracle cards on I Can Still Feel You. Okay. I feel that she can feel him purging some kind of emotions. All right. I feel that she can feel him purging that. And I feel what the emotions that he's purging is keeping that heart on a string. All right. And I feel again they are mirroring this, all right, because she can still feel him. So I do feel there's a lot of mirroring going on. And I feel that she is manifesting her spiritual path. I feel that she can feel him purging this nostalgic energy that's keeping his heart on a string, because I feel that they are mirroring back and forth. All right. Beautiful. Oh, wait a minute. Let's pull an Archangel final message for this. Prosperity, Archangel Ariel. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. And the divine feminine she is two key words of manifesting. I feel that she is manifesting her spiritual path into reality, is what I feel. All right. So I do feel Archangel Ariel is around these twins. All right. So the last thing is retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. All right. So we're going to pull a divine masculine card with this. What's going on with the divine masculine and the retreat card? And you can see that there's a couple on there, but that doesn't mean that they are retreating together. It could be that oh my goodness, they're falling everywhere. One or both of them could be retreating and disconnecting from the world. All right. So the divine masculine got the hair fit. Now, if you remember, the divine feminine had the hair fit as well in her earlier vibes. All right. So I do feel the divine masculine is retreating and disconnecting from the world so he can gain some kind of spiritual wisdom, so he can understand the keys to opening up his solar plexus energy and tapping into that spiritual strength, okay, that he has within him. So I feel that the divine masculine is disconnecting from the world and retreating from perhaps his divine feminine to gain the spiritual wisdom about this connection, is what I feel. All right. So let's pull a message card with the wisdom. Message card with the wisdom. the Hierophant energy from the Divine Masculine. What's his message to his feminine concerning this Hierophant card in retreat? There it is. I feel safer in the silence. Yes, I do see that. He feels safer retreating and disconnecting from the world and gaining the wisdom that he needs to gain. All right. I feel that he is learning something, and I feel that the Divine Feminine is teaching it to him. All right. So let's see. I feel safer in silence. Let's clarify that. So that I feel that, let's see what the communication card's about. I feel that he's communicating to spirit. Okay. I feel that he feels safer in silence so he can gain some kind of spiritual wisdom so that he can come forward and communicate this new direction. All right. But I also feel that he is retreated and disconnected from the world. Okay. To gain some kind of spiritual knowledge. And he's letting his divine feminine know, I feel safer in silence right now while spirit is communicating and pointing me to a new direction, is what I feel. But I feel he is gaining some kind of wisdom through his spiritual knowledge. That's why he has disconnected from the world and you as well, Divine Feminine. All right. So let's pull a Divine Feminine card when it comes to retreat. Divine Feminine when it comes to retreat. Oh, we got the High Priestess. It's called Listen. And the Ace of Cups. All right. So I feel what the Divine Feminine is saying is she has to disconnect from the world so that she can listen to her higher self. Okay. And love herself first. Okay. I feel that she needs to disconnect from the world and retreat into within herself. Okay. So that she could listen to her heart, is what I feel. All right. So let's pull a message to the masculine from the feminine concerning this High Priestess and Ace of Cups in a retreat. We pull one message from the Divine Feminine. I think I seen one flip. I did. She's saying, I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. Right? That's why she's retreating and disconnecting from the world. And I feel that she is going within and tapping into her heart chakra, because she just can't seem to find the right words to say to you, Divine Masculine. So let's pull, whoa, bunch of cards come out, but I'm going to take them, okay? Because she needs to tap into that heart chakra and realize her self-worth, which will raise her vibration. So yeah, I feel that her vibration is raising because she is tapping in and listening to her heart, okay? And the key to that is the key I feel to learning and to the key to concluding this uh, not being able to speak in here in the 3D world, okay? We got union and big dreams. So I do feel that the Divine Feminine is definitely dreaming about union, all right? And I feel that she knows that things will conclude, even though, you guys have disconnected from the world, all right? And I feel that she is listening to her heart chakra about her self-worth. And I feel that that in turn is raising the vibration, which is the key to concluding this disconnect, is what I feel. All right. So that union can come. And I do feel that the Divine Feminine is perhaps dreaming about union. Maybe she's had dreams, perhaps around moon time, about union. But I do feel that she is definitely tapped into her intuition I feel that she has tapped into her heart chakra. I feel that she has realized her self worth, even though she just can't find the right words to say to you. She really is dreaming about union. All right, Divine Masculine. So let's pull an Archangel Oracle card to finalize this reading. All right. So we got comfort, Archangel Azrael. I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel that he is definitely with the Divine Masculine, giving him the wisdom and knowledge. I feel that he is communicating. This archangel is communicating to him about a new direction and how to tap into his spiritual strength. I feel that he is with the divine feminine, and having her listen to her heart about some words that need to be said, perhaps realizing her self worth, which in turn will raise her vibration, which is the key to concluding this separation and this disconnect that she has been dreaming about with union. All right. I feel that this angel is definitely around you guys and comforting you guys as he is healing your hearts. All right. All right, so that is the end of this twin flame reading. I hope you guys enjoyed. Blessed be from the Crow's Priestess.